Hi everyone, this is me returning, and we are finally going to do a review of the Tortured Poets department today. Now, I'm on my computer because it's easier, because then I don't have to send the video from my phone to my computer. And also, I want you guys to know, I filmed this a week ago for you, to be put up a week ago for you, and then I went to edit, day of, sue me, day of when I was planning to post it, and I was using a little microphone and it didn't record the audio, so the videos were completely silent, but I'm trying to be cool about it. Anyway, and I would be wearing my hoodie, but it's too hot for that today, so this is just how we are. We're just gonna talk about the original album without talking about the anthology, because even though I absolutely love the anthology, do not get me wrong, like, some of my favorite songs from the album are from the anthology. If I had to pick between the two, what's a better, like, part of the album, it's gonna be the original, because it feels way more cohesive. Like, the sounds and the themes of it are definitely more cohesive. So we're only gonna talk about this. Plus, like, I don't have time to talk about 30 songs. So we have this so I can look at the songs in order. And then we have my journal, in which encloses my original thoughts of the matter. Starting off, we have Fortnite featuring Post Malone. Immediately, one of my favorite things is when the first second of the song immediately tells you exactly what the album is going to be about, and that is what Fortnite does. Dare I say, the best opening song of Taylor Swift's entire discography. Perhaps. Actually, I think I'd put Welcome to New York first, probably. But this is a very close second. Like, the sound, like the... Hold on. I was supposed to be sent away. Hello. Like, perfect. Also, I'm not gonna really go into who these songs are about, because especially the one, I don't want to talk about him, and the other, I don't know how to feel about him. So basically, Fortnite is perfect. Also, just, like, it immediately, like, sets the themes, like, I love you, it's ruining my life. The American theme, the Florida theme, my husband is cheating, I want to kill him. Like, immediately tells you all you need to know. And that's how I feel about Fortnite. Fortnite, I've gone through pretty much every song has been my favorite song at one point since the album came out. But Fortnite was definitely it. She was up. I wrote down here, Alcoholic and You're the Reason. Yeah, I was going crazy just right away. Fortnite also 10 out of 10. But anyway, I'm not trying to have this video be so long, so we're moving on. The Tortured Poets department. Oh, I'm sick. The beat, it's so good. The way it makes you want to text an ex. Who else decodes you like me? Like, yeah, that's true. And then the Dylan Thomas and the Patti Smith and the Chelsea Hotel, you're adding so much meaning. And then the Lucy and the Jack mention. Hello, welcome. And then I said in my notes, he did what with a ring? Yeah, it's the beat for me about that song mostly. 10 out of 10. Then we have My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. First of all, no, I'm not okay with that. Who are you to be hurting Taylor Swift? This is the first reference to a castle in this album, though it references Reputation. So think about that. The Kens mention, and that ties back to Hits Different. Okay, well, first of all, just the whole thing, like, the toy, like, the idea of like writing this, oh, I'm gonna write a song about toys. Like, there's so many references to toys in this. Of course, but it's like, some people just name it that and then they're not gonna reference toys, you know what I mean? Anyway, the line, he saw forever, so he smashed it up. Too far with that one. And then once I fix me, he's gonna miss me. Babe, you can never change a man even if you fix yourself. And you do not need to be fixed. He does. Yeah, you can never fix a man. Yup. So my ranking, 9.8 out of 10. Down bad. First of all, a song about aliens, I'm sad. You're gonna reference aliens for an entire song? Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I am so down for aliens. So this is the first song that I was sitting there in a hotel in Chicago. Don't know where I was in the hotel. I think it's haunted. But I'm sitting there. There's drunks at the bar. I can hear them. It's coming up the staircase. But I'm sitting there alone. And this is the first song that made me cry. Which is kind of crazy because it's one of the happiest beats in the whole thing. But that's fine. Also, she was like kind of crying in it. And I'm just, oh. And then the waving at the ship. Yes, we're referencing Alien. But also we're referencing Willow. Which I'm just not okay with. But like, this was not my favorite song until I'm at the gym on the treadmill. It's blasting in my earphones and I'm thinking about everything. Down bad rating, 8 out of 10. Then we have my favorite song off the album, which again, all of the songs are my favorite. Like, they've all been my favorite. I always have one a day. But this song is my forever favorite. It immediately went to my favorite Taylor Swift playlist. I knew I was gonna love it, and that is, of course, So Long London. Let me first play you the beginning to this song, because then you'll understand. Wedding bells. I saw it in my mind, fairy lights through the mist. I kept calm and carried the weight of the rift, pulled them in tighter each time he was drifting away. My spine split from carrying us up the hill, wet through my clothes where his bones caught the chill. I stopped trying to make him laugh, stopped trying to drill the safe. Thinking, how much sad did you think I had in me? I stopped CPR after all, it's no use. The spirit was gone, we would never come to, and I'm pissed off you let me give you all that youth for free. And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it, my white-knuckled dying grip, holding tight to your quiet resentment, and my friend said, it isn't right to be scared every day of a love affair. Every breath feels like rarest air when you're not sure if he wants to be there. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar, waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days. 2 graves, 1 gun? Had a good run? Babe, you had 6.5 years. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, but here we are. No! Stand up, Taylor. And she did. But I fear she wasn't the one to do it. I can't even rank that. Every time the song starts playing, I sit and I stare at the wall and I think, And listen, good for her, babe. She moved on, but listen. Now it's my turn, because now it's my turn to relate the song to anything that I could possibly relate it to. And so I sit and I stare. And that's how every Taylor Swift song should be to all of us. Let's relate it to ourselves. We can dissect, then we can relate to ourselves. So I can't even rate that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it would hurt to do so. There's not like a scale that's big enough for that song. Anyway, next. But Daddy, I love him. The guitar, the vocals. The chorus of the song is what really just sets a tone. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. One of my favorite things about this song is that it's one of the first times you ever hear from Taylor, like, her, like, so obviously calling out the public and, like, shaming them, shaming her fans even, which absolutely love. Let's do it more. Like, and so that's, like, what the whole song is, and then she's gotta take it back. Not the fan part. She continues that until the end, but she's gotta take back what she said about. And then, and then it's one of the first times, no, this is the first time we ever get lines about Travis. Which, like, I don't care much, but, like, she's happy and she gets to write about her man. Ranking of that, 9.7 out of 10. Next, we have Fresh Out the Slammer. Ugh. Which, first of all, just love the guitar and the first, like, I just feel like it's kind of country-ish. Like, it kind of sounds like, it kind of gives me Dead of Night by Orville Peck, which, hello, love. So, yeah, I really like that. I really like the background of this. Yeah, I really like it. It's just, like, kind of, like, scary-ish. Like, it's very, like, okay, so it's giving jail. So it's giving the slammer. I just really like, and I like how how the tempo changes, like, at the end, and, like, and then pause. Can we make reference to how she says the porch light gleams? And can we make reference to how the stage of the 1975 is a house? And it begins with somebody walking up the porch with the lights on. I don't know, that's just what I thought of. Let me know what you guys thought. I rate the song 9.8 out of 10. Next, we have Florida, featuring Florence and the Machine. This was made for girls like me. This was made for the Daisy Jones and the Six fans, and we've all seen the lineup of Taylor in Folklore set compared to Florence, compared to Stevie Nicks, compared to Daisy Jones. We've all seen it. Hello, it's out there. And this song, oh, it makes me a little sad, even though it's so, but it's just like, it is sad, isn't it? Like, take me to Florida. The other thing I have to say about this song is the line, and my friends all smell like weed or little babies. Cause what does that mean? Like, and why is no one talking about that? What do you mean? I rate this song 9 out of 10. Next, my current favorite, Guilty as Sin. This one I had to sit on for a while. Well, I really loved it, but, like, it took me a while to really, like, get it. What do I have to say about this? It's beautiful. The drums, no, the chorus, and then the key change, the perfect crush song, some would say. I wrote the vocals, I am ascending, help, and then this is about that freak, and then all of the religious metaphors. I'm sad. Yes, a lot of people took that as controversial, and I said, girl, I don't care. Another thing about Guilty as Sin is, pause, let's play the outro and cue up About You by the 1975 and see how it blends almost seamlessly, like it. I love this song so much. 10 out of 10. So good. Everyone stream immediately. I love this song so much. The perfect, like, summer, like, drive, window down. Hand out the window. Oh my god. I'm addicted to this song. I literally am. Oh my god. Okay, I have to stop talking about it. Next we have Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? I am, because why is this song actually scary? It genuinely scares me, and the picture painting is so good. Like, I feel like you can see her, like, flying and crashing in the party and stuff. Like, it's so good. And it again talks about, like, the public and saying, like, blah, blah, blah. The line, if you wanted me dead, you should have just said. Then we could all just laugh until I cry. You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me. Put Nicardix into all of my songs. That's why you're still singing along. Okay, 8. Okay, and she 8. I give this song a 9 out of 10. Next we have I Can Fix Him, No Really I Can. This one is like, to me, like Fresh Eyeless Slammer's sister, because they're both like that, like, all I want to say is the dopamine races through his brain on a 6-lane Texas highway is a crazy thing to say about someone. And this man needs Lexapro, like, desperately. Last thing I want to say about this, the fact I know she, like, wrote that, she set it down, and then she had to go back only quite a few days later and say, whoa, maybe I can't, at the end of that song. At the end of I Can Fix Him, no, really, I can't. Also, the way that it's written in the book, whoa, capitals. Yeah, I give that song an 8 out of 10. Next we have another one of the saddest songs, LOML, Loss of My Life. Okay. You shit talked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Dancing phantoms on the terrace, are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed 'cause something counterfeit's dead? It was legendary, it was momentary, it was unnecessary, should have let it stayed buried. Oh, what a valiant roar, what a bland goodbye. The coward claimed he was a lion. I'm combing through the braids of lies. I'll never leave, never mind. Our field of dreams engulfed in fire. Your arsons match your somber eyes, and I'll still see it until I die. You're the loss of my life. Immediately no. No. 10 out of 10. I love a piano ballad also. I can do it with a broken heart. Stop. Taylor, I'm sorry I went to the Eras tour when you were so sad. I'm really sorry. Truly. God, I feel like everyone's heard this song by now because it went crazy. Again, just like talking shit about the public. I support fully. So sad with the happiest beat in the entire world. Babe, I'm sorry. And I really like it. And the fact that it sounds like her earpiece, and the fact that in the Eras tour, the choreography is like used choreography from earlier in the show, and it's just like the best. If you guys have not seen the new set of the Eras tour, stop and go watch. But also, she does this little like silent movie thing to reference, spoiler, the last song on this half of the album is Clara Bow, who was a silent movie actress. So she does a little silent movie to reference that, and then it's like, boom, old Hollywood, and it's just like all old Hollywood, and she's singing, and it's amazing, and I love her, and I'm sorry that I went to the show when you were unhappy, Taylor, but I'm glad you're doing better now, hopefully. I did already like the song, but then the performance just adds so much more to it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Next, we have The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Basically, I'm gonna read you the entire song. Was any of it true? Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah's Witness suit. Who the was that guy? You tried to buy some pills from a friend of friends of mine. They just ghosted you. Now you know what it feels like. And I don't even want you back. I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? You hung me on your wall, stabbed me with your pushpins, in public showed me off, then sank in stoned oblivion. 'Cause once your queen had come, you'd treat her like an also-ran. You didn't measure up in any measure of a man. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years, will all of this be declassified? and you'll confess why you did it, and I'll say good riddance, because it wasn't sexy once it wasn't forbidden. I would have died for your sins. Instead, I just died inside, and you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You'll slide into inboxes and slip through the bars. You crashed my party and your rental car. You said normal girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. You kicked out the stage lights, but you're still performing. And in plain sight you hid, but you are what you did. And I'll forget you, but I will never forgive the smallest man who ever lived. Try to justify why someone hurt you by asking if they are writing a book or are a sleeper cell spy. I'm sick. This song is perfection. Anyone can relate to it. And I'm sorry if you do, but we all do at the end of the day. 10 out of 10. Wish I could say higher. We have The Alchemy, which is another song for Travis Kelce, Mr. 87. Yes. I like this song. It's cute. I like saying that the way that you match with someone is like science. Like, it's how it is. It's just exactly how it should be. Like, comparing how you feel about someone to an exact science. Love it. This song has not been my favorite. It's the only one who hasn't. Probably because I've never been in love, but I still like it a lot, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. We have the last song, which is Clairbow, which a lot of people just don't get, and it really pisses me off because I don't know if you guys are just like idiots and don't understand like any critical thinking skills or what, but listen, it talks about Clairbow and Stevie Nicks, and then Taylor references herself. This is not Taylor saying that she knows she's as great as those other two or whatever the hell. It's talking about how the industry in both like music or acting or all of the arts basically compares women to each other. When she was getting signed and recognized, it was like, oh, you're the new blank. I'm sure she got compared to quite a few women in country, and I'm sure Stevie Nicks, when she was getting discovered, got compared, well, like Fleetwood Mac got compared to a bunch of bands that came before them. Like, this just happens all of the time, but specifically to women in these industries, and that's just what Taylor's saying, and a lot of you don't get it, but that is what Taylor is saying, and it's sad because, first of all, that would never happen to a man. No, it would never happen to a man. Also, she's talking about these people because, first of all, she's like friends with Stevie Nicks. Second of all, she does look like Clairbow and Stevie Nicks. Like, come on now. Also, there's this whole thing with Clairbow and William Bowery, but we won't get into it. We won't get into that, but yeah, I love this song a lot. Like, beauty is the beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more. Only when your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know it's hell on earth to be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently. I just really love that song. It really like ties it all back to Taylor herself instead of these heartbreak stories that the whole rest of the album was about. It ties back to her and her alone, which I just love, and I think it's the perfect ending to a perfect album. And now we're gonna compare it to Taylor's other albums. Even now I still just okay, this is gonna sound crazy. At first I was like, oh, it's her best album. Like, and me saying that, you guys know how I feel about Folklore. I think it is second to Folklore now. And that's because I still think Folklore is so cohesive, and I think that the storytelling and the visuals that it paints are still above this album. But yeah, I think it's second to Folklore. I think the lyrics are very good, the metaphors are very good, the production's so good, and again, so cohesive, and the themes are so strong, and it's just like a very strong album, and sales-wise and streaming-wise, it has done the best. I think it's second. I think I'm biased also because Folklore is like my favorite thing ever. But even though I say that it's her second best album, it's not my second favorite album. It's my third favorite album. Lover is still my second. I would never betray Folklore and Lover, guys. Trust me, you will never see that change. But that's still very high. Like, there's 8 albums beneath it, which hurts. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and if you haven't listened yet, I would really recommend. I think it's definitely one that is harder to get if you don't get it, but I think it's beautiful. I hope you enjoyed. As for posting, by the way, I think I'm gonna go down to 1 time a week, especially because, you know, I got a 9 to 5, so I can't really do that much fun stuff anyways during the week. That is the plan, and I think I will be doing Saturdays. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go stream Tortured Poets, and love ya. Bye.